I don't know how you came across this video. I'm not gonna lie, I uploaded this at like 4:04 in the morning, didn't announce it nowhere. Don't even point. You ain't gotta watch this. Play something else. You know, TLDR, I need to get killed. Actually, how would someone come across? I mean, I guess if you like had the bell rung, how many people got that ring? Do they show that? Let me see if I can see that. But yeah, I realized I don't talk to my YouTube viewers at all. I had this series called State of Tables where it's like pretty much how, you know, how people will be like, this channel direct, like how Nintendo does updates. PlayStation has a thing called State of Play, so that's what mine is, a playoff. Very cool, I know, but I barely really did it. Usually when I do updates, it's because I made like a new channel or something. Otherwise, I'm always updating like when I stream or like in my Discord, which, by the way, what is it? Discord/Tablez or something? I don't know. It's a cool community in there. A lot of people playing games together, talking about music together. I try to be active in there as much as I can. In fact, a lot of great artists in there. I actually be pulling some of them for some of the thumbnails that y'all see in my videos, or we just chill and talk about stuff. I don't know, go through Instagram Reels or something. If you're not in there and interested in checking out a community, I say try that one. I mean, there's some nice people in there, nice folks. There's over like 700 people in there, which is crazy. And also, if you join, you don't have to really be active. I'm in like a ton of servers. Same with streams too. I follow a bunch of people. I don't talk or anything in there, but you know, I peep announcements and stuff or updates. One thing I never really believed in when it came to being a fan of something is like being a real true fan. You got to do this, that, and the third. Like a nigga like me, I've been watching YouTube all these years. I've been wanting to be a YouTuber since I was 12 years old. I'm 23 now, about to be 24. And I've always kind of watched videos, never commented, or at least rarely commented, and just leave likes as I go. And that's really all I need from anybody. I'm never usually one to be like, oh, please donate here or give subs, because how I feel, I try to let all my videos itself do all the talking. I should be able to make good enough videos to where a nigga just feels like watching it and liking it. All I can ever ask is that somebody just enjoys what I make. And a lot of people do that, and that's really dope. That being said, I figured I'd talk to myself a bit about like my thoughts on how far I've come as a creator and all that, because I don't know. I'm confused in the head, and I don't really know who to tell about these thoughts, really. I don't be knowing who cares, but then I realize there's people who watch my videos, you know, they might care. So fuck it, I just throw it in here. You know, people find it, they find it. But I've been, well, like I said, I've been making videos for a while. But I've been consistent on this channel, trying to upload weekly for at least 5 years now. Maybe 6, but at the very least 5 years. Been going as consistent as I can, trying to get something out at least every week. And I'll be honest, that's taken quite the toll. It's been really hard to really, you know, get super creative. I feel like I've been falling off immensely. But, you know, the first thing people would tell me or suggest is that like I take a break. But because I've been doing this for so long, creating shit is all I know. And because of that, taking a break has become virtually impossible. But these days when I try to record anything, sometimes even when I stream, because I've been trying to do daily streams since this year, however, there's been some complications that happened at the end of last month that kind of made things hard for me to stream every day. You know, I'm still kind of going through that a bit. I don't know how long it's going to be. So that plan is deaded. But the only thing that's ever slowed me down from creating has been myself. I've had the most supportive people on the planet, whether it be people in my videos, whether it be people who watch my stuff. You know, I'm glad and very blessed to have a cool, solid community, man, that just enjoy what they do and dip, just like me. Y'all are just like me, for real. It's cool to know that, like, I'm doing what I wanted to do. And I've been able to do it for a long time. Not a lot of people can say that. So it makes me feel all the more bad, all the more shit when I give y'all shit. And y'all probably don't know what I'm talking about. Y'all are probably, you know, satisfied with what I make. But it's been taking a really long time for me to really figure out what I want to do with myself on the channel these days. Like literally on like a random summer, I did a face reveal. My whole idea for creating was to hide my face, and I kind of thought that was slowing me down a bit, when I mean it probably was, probably wasn't. I don't really know anymore, but I hear myself talk about these things and I kind of feel like, damn, do I not find YouTubing fun anymore, or just doing any of this shit fun? I don't know. And I wonder if I was having fun when I was first making it. I mean, it's just kind of like I said, it was all I ever knew how to do. And my only real goal was to like appear cool, you know? I just want to be cool. I guess it's one of those things where a lot of times I make these videos and I feel like if I wasn't in the video, no one would notice. And that kind of bothers me sometimes because I'm just like, dang, like, what's the point of me being a creator when the creative isn't really, you know, worth watching? And, you know, sometimes there's a lot of games that I've been getting into, so many games, but they're not all, you know, multiplayer shit. One can only imagine how many games I've bought and haven't even played yet. Because nowadays, the only time I really buy games is for content purposes. The only difference with that was like when I bought a PS5. I bought a PS5 so that I can have physical games that are not Switch games, and so I can play some cool solo shit. And that was going well for a little bit, but now I have a bunch of games here that I haven't started yet. I don't have my glasses on because I didn't want to look at myself on the camera. I did play this though a little bit. This game is kind of making me mad. Yeah, I haven't even started this yet. I haven't played this. I think there's gameplay of this that's playing right now, isn't it? They had like some DLC or something going on. Which, by the way, when I was originally, I tried recording this a bunch of times. Like a bunch of times. And some of which I was trying to like play the game while I talked, but I couldn't focus and do both at the same time. I feel like I just achieved so many things already, you know, met so many people, went out, made content across the country, kind of reached milestones upon milestones, and though I'm not over it, like I definitely still see me to this day still making stuff. I just feel like this year is just gonna be like that fall off year, especially how things are looking. I don't know, I've been having strong feelings that my time is gonna be shortened. It's also another reason why I kind of want to make this video. It's like one of those things where, you know, if a nigga was wondering what happened to me, or where I've been, you know, this may answer it. I probably just accidentally disappeared or something. And I didn't want that to happen without, you know, at least letting y'all know that I am a human with thoughts that actually care about, you know, letting y'all know what I've had going on. Yeah, this is gonna be all over the place and probably long, because usually when I do like videos like these, I have like a script. I write it down, like I guess while I'm at work or something, and I just read it out because I'm a splendid reader. But that was a lot easier to do when I didn't show my face. Granted, I don't really have to, you know, have the camera on here, but I don't know. I was thinking about studying update videos I used to see, you know, to figure out how people do this shit. That's another thing too. It's not that the love for gaming and stuff is gone or nothing, like I said, but I don't even really know what gaming videos are like these days. I haven't really been watching shit. I don't watch anybody play games anymore, except for like with Apollo the Almighty, but he just recently got on a definite break, so now I don't have shit again. Regardless, so like every time I drop a video, especially somewhere it's like solo, I get ridiculously nervous because, you know, I've had such great years and every year has gotten better. Like the average views per video has steadily increased the entire time. But I don't know what it is. I just feel like a fall off is imminent. This game got an update? Fuck no. But it's not really because of like, I don't know, numbers or anything. I'm just kind of evaluating myself as I play these games. Like for example, I'm working on a video right now where I play Marvel Rivals. That's really the only game I've been playing as of late. I'm surprised this game has captured me so much. But whether it's that or just any of these games as of recent, I don't really like do shit anymore. Like I'm kind of just playing the game and letting everybody else cook. Is like my ability to entertain, and it kind of just came and went. But it's not like I can be like, well, I think it's time for me to move on, because what am I going to move on to? I don't do shit else. Music? I fucking hate making music. Because even as like a kid, there was a small part of me that wanted to be like, oh, I want to make music because my dad used to make music. He has a studio downstairs in the basement that I don't use now because everything in there is pretty much outdated, except for the computer, which I bought, but I bought that for no reason. I'm not gonna lie, because I don't use it. But it was just one of those things I accidentally just kind of picked up doing just so that the studio will stop collecting dust. But that's another avenue I'm grateful for. And let me slow down, because I want to talk about a bunch of these different things separately. Because like I said, this is an update video. This isn't all about me. Though it was, but then I'm thinking if I am gonna upload this, I may as well let people know what I do have planned for when I try to continue to do things. With my videos, I Basically, what I'm trying to say is that I'm a little worried that I won't be able to do this for very long. And by this, it's consistently dropping videos and playing a lot of the games that people want to see. I don't really know what games people want to see, besides like Garden Phone, but that's been in hell. Nobody really feel like playing that game anymore. Same with Smash. There's always been games that I kind of just grew with and then I ended up just stopped doing. Some end up being really bigger than others, but it shouldn't mean I should, kill them. Like I'll probably bring Smash back whenever they do another one, because it's gonna happen. Like the Switch 2 is coming. Mario Kart, but maybe that's something that I need, with the Switch 2, a new system that isn't a fucking PlayStation with no goddamn games. Maybe when some new Nintendo games drop, because I really have not touched my Switch in like months, probably a year. I'm gonna be honest. I picked it up a couple times to do something. Like I think I played ARMS and I brought it with me when I went to Texas at DreamCon. But this actually is still some games that came out recently for the Switch that I still need to pick up. But anyway, yeah, I've really been struggling to figure out what games stuff I want to play on the channel. I have suggestions all the time. People in my server or you guys have given me stuff in comments before. And I actually have a list. I can pull it up. I don't have my glasses on. I can't read anything. But yeah, I have a huge list that I constantly update. But again, it just gets to that thing where once it's time to press record, I'm just sitting around not doing shit. I feel like bored or wasting my time. But I feel this way every so often for the past 3-4 years now. Like I said, I've been doing it consistently for at least 5 years. And it just gets worse and worse, or like it does it more and more as time goes on, because I never been able to take that break. Just don't expect shit, to be honest. Don't expect whatever game to come next. I feel like this year is gonna be a weird one, and I'm not really looking forward to it. I have had plans, and hopefully I can get them done. I don't know what it's gotta take for me to really, tee back up and love what I do again, but things have not been splendid. And I be feeling super bad because I tend to go at things with the thought process that nobody cares, just do what you want, But then I realize that there's people that like members, like there's people that became members of the channel or patrons, which, again, really appreciate that. Even though it was like $1 or $2 something, it goes a long way. It helps with upgrade. I've upgraded so many things on my computer last year and this year. I had to switch my monitor because wasted time. The fucking monitor. Oh my god, I'm not even gonna get to that. I pretty much have a new computer, but it's not acting like it's a new computer. In fact, early when I was recording this yesterday, I was trying to record this yesterday, and the power flickered, so I had to restart again. And then I started 2 minutes in, the whole computer freezes. I probably shouldn't have recorded this with no glasses, and now I can't tell if shit is working or not. Let me see. But yeah, and stuff like that is really dope because again, when it comes to being a viewer, being a real ass nigga on the channel, truly all I really ask of any of y'all is enjoy the vid, and if you like it enough, like it. And if you like it enough, share it. Blessed to say that I've always been at a point where I've never needed money or anything. Though it would be really nice to be able to make a living off of creating. That's like kind of the ultimate dream or goal of mine. The only way to get to that point is, in my eyes, is just to be good enough. I don't need everybody in my Discord server community, because you're already a part of the community just by being subscribed. I don't need everybody to watch my streams. In fact, I've said it before, I kind of recommend that not as many people watch my streams anyway, because I do them, my purpose first, actually, yeah, you know what? Switch the game, because now we're talking about streams. Ever since I gotten my original PC, I was very excited to stream because that allowed me a different way to create videos. I've always looked at doing Twitch as a way to really just practice being a better commentator when I play games. Not really like commentating like esports, but just doing shit like my original, the YouTubers I watched growing up did, just playing and talking. I've always had a problem with playing a game and just talking through what I'm playing, and kind of just getting better at being more comfortable with not caring what I play and just treat everything I do live as if it's a video. So that's why I prefer like people watch the YouTube channel, because if I'm putting the streams on the channel, it's like you watching the stream, the spoilers. So now you don't even have like a new video, you're just rewatching some shit I already did. And maybe people don't look at it that way. I don't know. I've never been a Twitch viewer myself. And because of that, I had to remind myself way back then, like, oh wait, YouTube viewers and Twitch viewers aren't synonymous most of the time. Some of them watch both, but I've had some people like tell me, like when it was the end of the year and people were showing like their like Twitch rewinds, there was a handful of people that only watched me on Twitch, which I found very, very interesting. Yep, yeah, somebody just swatted my home. But yeah, so when I was trying to do that daily streaming thing, it was a combination of reasons why I wanted to do that. I have a whole nother side of people over there that, you know, I gotta make sure they eating good. But two, like I said before about trying to get better with just being a creator myself, I try to do a lot of let's plays, like full let's plays of games over there. You know, brush up my skills, try to be, I don't know, you know how like rappers try to exercise their pen doing dumb shit? You know, it's pretty much that, but for me. But I also have another channel, which I'm thinking of changing the name of soon. At the moment, it's called Tablez VODs. It used to be called Untamable Archives. All it is just a place where I dump my VODs off the stream. Now, it don't be the full VODs because sometimes I do multiple games on a stream. So I do at least put in some work by separating them, maybe sometimes having a chat on the side. So it does take me a little bit to, you know, put those videos together. And so far, I have still been able to upload pretty much every day on that channel. So if for some reason there's a bunch of y'all that are, you know, itching for some stuff to watch and don't mind me or my friends, you know, doing different things, there's a lot you can look at over there right now. Way more videos on there than on this channel will ever see. And I don't keep every single thing that I stream because just not everything is like worth one's time. I do try to keep the part, you know, the stuff that does matter. You know, like if I'm playing through the game, okay, this section, this let's play this session. You know, if I ended up playing Roblox at some point, I usually separate them by which Roblox game we played, if we played multiple, things like that. I was thinking about changing the name just because I upload so much on there now, and I've kind of considered it to be my second channel. But if I'm completely honest, if I were to make anything my second channel, it would kind of be like my membership thing. Because one thing I forgot to bring up is how I've been really wanting to do a better job at giving like my YouTube members and my patrons like bonus videos. I have one that I can put together that I'm trying to do soon. Again, I've been scrambling to figure out what to do for the main channel. It's hard. I don't know how people do. But, you know, people always ask me, how do you do it, man? How do you get so consistent, man? Don't have a life, have no friend. Like, all you have to do is not have shit going on. But it's still not easy. It's still not easy when I still got like a job and a job, it's plural, you know, stuff's going on around here that, you know, in real life that matters. But yeah, Tablez VODs is a cool another channel to check out if y'all aren't aware of it. And it's actually been growing pretty well. I was really surprised by how many views that channel has gotten for the past few months, especially for the size of that channel. I think what's carried that has been those try not to laughs that I try to do every other Thursday on my stream. But with how things are going, I can see us getting 1,000 subscribers over in that channel. That will make my third YouTube channel with 1,000 subs, or at least over 1,000 subs, which reminds me that I guess now is probably a good time to move on to the music side of things. I don't really know how much people on this channel really know about the music I make. I tend to not really boast about it. I never really found making music, well, I did when I was a lot younger. I think that making music was so cool, like, because it just was something different to, you know, one thing about wanting to be a YouTuber as a kid, it was never that cool until very recently. I never got bullied or anything growing up, but I never found myself wanting to tell people, yeah, man, I want to do, man, this YouTube stuff, I do this on my spare time. I think it's real cool. I want people to watch it. Nah, I always kind of found that embarrassing. And I never really made songs back when I was a kid. I only ever just made beats. And while I, you know, I guess I can say I'm a producer, I've made beats for people and myself. I can never really take myself seriously enough to be like, oh, I think I have what it takes to be big as a producer or big as a musician, because now I've started making songs and a lot of people like them, so I kept making them. And, you know, it's fine for the time being since I've had these ideas. I think they're drying out now. I do have, at the very least, a project that I've been working on. It's a really cool collaborative project that, you know, I'm trying to get finished. My goal is to have it done before DreamCon, so around May. Time is going by fast though, so I'm not really sure how possible that is. Usually I'm impatient when it comes to like songs I finish. As soon as I finish it, I just post it on SoundCloud, which is kind of where it started. I usually would drop some stuff on there, not announce that I drop it, but it does very well. And I'm just like, what the hell's going on. So it just kind of just made me keep doing it because people enjoy it, and it does feel good to know that just with everything, with the music and videos, that I'm not completely wasting my time. You know, I'm making stuff that people can, what's the word, I guess, live with, in lack of a better term. Makes people think about things, or people find the use of it, like whether it be just something they could listen to while they work on stuff. I remember seeing a comment where someone was like, we was playing a scary Roblox map and we were all screaming and stuff, but it was like, I don't know, something about this video is just really calming to me when I draw or write stuff for homework. And I don't know how serious it came. The comment came across as they were being serious. So I don't know, but stuff like that, it always kind of reminds me, or at least it tells me that I, in a way, serving my purpose. I always kind of felt like this was my purpose, make people happy in the best way I know I could. However, I'm falling off, which is why I'm losing my mind back here behind this camera, behind this microphone, having probably one of the calmest mental breakdowns you will ever see on a YouTube video. I already dropped what's technically a single for that project I was talking about. Is the song that I dropped on Valentine's Day called Maybe. Plan to put that on the project. As far as I remember, I don't think any other songs that are supposed to be on the project is out. After that, I don't really know what I'm gonna do. I don't know where things are gonna go. Like I said, this is gonna be a confusing year. I don't know what my future is gonna look like if it even continues past here. It might though, I'm not gonna lie, because when I got into that, bro, y'all should see what happened to me last week, dude. I was in a car accident, but it wasn't a car accident or like a crash, but like technically it was icy on the roads and I was in the air for a bit and the airbags bust my head wide open. It wasn't my car that did it though. It was my mom's car that I was driving to do something for her birthday. But I actually found out today that because things went so well and I'm just such a great driver, I technically was able to get my mom just a new car. You know, happy birthday to her, right? A lot of lucky stuff's been happening to me. I don't know how much I deserve everything I've gotten for this channel and all this work, but I appreciate what I've received, and I will try to keep making up for not being as far as I should. But if I can't, don't be scared to take my life and find me. But overall, like I said in the TLDR, I forgot what I said in the beginning of the video, I don't really know what I want to do this year. This year's gonna be weird, and I don't really, I don't want you to expect anything. And I guess take that how you will. But just know, at the very least, that I am trying my best to give you guys everything I can, and I'm sorry that I don't talk to you guys enough directly like this, even though I have not really been looking at the camera because I can't. Yeah, this was a waste of time. I don't know why I made this video.